Welcome to the stadium. Get ready for the ultimate showdown. Mew versus Mewtwo.
Well guys, I'm here with the fourth installment of A Movie for Every Year of My Life. It's 1999, and I thought I would talk about a movie that means a lot to me. Throughout this series, I've been talking, the movies I have are movies that I own and movies that I've watched a lot, but I've never really talked about one that means a lot to me and has been with me for a lot of years, and that movie is Pokémon, the first movie. I know you might be saying, Jason, why are you reviewing a kids movie? And yes, it is a kids movie. It's a movie based on a kids TV series, which was in turn based off a Japanese manga, an anime, and you might be wondering why I'm talking about it. Well, the simple fact is, I think Pokémon, the first movie, was one of the first movies that I ever truly watched and was able to recognise that it was a movie and an art form, and as such, it's just always stuck with me, and I think that's why I'm feeling the need to talk about it. Quick backstory. My childhood was defined by two things: Power Rangers and Pokemon. I had everything to do with those two shows. I had costumes, cards, lunch boxes, even a key ring for some reason. Good luck spelling that one. So yeah, those two really meant a lot to me, but in particular, the Power Rangers, they were always my first love really, but Pokemon was really high up there as well. So what's the movie about? Well, basically, it's set between Season 1 and Season 2, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but basically, Giovanni, the leader of Team Rocket, I'm going to assume everyone knows the story of Pokemon, is basically people going around catching and training Pokemon to fight in championships and everything. But Giovanni, the leader of the Team Rocket, has basically sent this group of researchers out to the jungle to try and find Mew, who's believed to be the oldest Pokemon there's ever been, and as a result, the most rarest. And they find a fossil belonging to him, and they bring it back to this lab, and they end up trying to create a clone, but the clone takes on a personality of its own and a whole different look, so they name it Mewtwo. And Mewtwo is basically sentient. It's the only Pokemon ever created that can actually talk, because if you know Pokemon, you know basically all any Pokemon can say is their own name. Pikachu! Pikachu! So yeah, Mewtwo is sentient and it's conscious and it can think for itself, and it doesn't like that it's being caged up. It doesn't like that it's a result of an experiment. So it basically bursts out, kills all the scientists. Yeah, it kills people in the kids movie. That's shocking. And it forges its own island, and it decides it's going to take revenge on humans, and that's where the heroes come in. Ash, Brock and Misty, they're just on this hillside, and they receive this invitation from someone who looks a lot like Nurse Joy, to come to this island where all the greatest Pokemon trainers in the world are meeting, and it's basically a trap, and that's all I'm going to say. Yeah, as I mentioned, Mewtwo actually kills people in this movie, so it's pretty hard for a kids movie, and overall, as a kids movie, I would say it's very different. Kids movies, you think it's all sunshine and rainbows, think it's all going to be nice. No, Pokemon really, it takes the vibe, that whole, it really takes hold of its Japanese roots. It's sort of dark and mysterious roots, and it really showcases it in the first movie. Really, from my personal experience, I remember this being the first movie that ever made me cry, and it's not just because I was a kid at the time. It just really, it got to me and it touched me, and that's where the message comes in. I think it has a really good message to teach kids. Despite the fact that the whole premise of Pokemon is about capturing these animals basically and making them fight, it shows kids that fighting amongst yourselves isn't a good thing at all. It should be stopped, and also it teaches us, kids, even teaches us as well though, that the past is really irrelevant. Yes, learn from the past, but don't dwell on it. Look to the future, and everything everything should work out. Indeed, there's, I think, the definitive scene in the movie. I won't spoil anything, but I think most fans will agree it gets the tears out. It really does. I'll just say it involves Ash turning to stone. It's it's really kind of hard to watch. So in that sense, I think it's a great example of a kids movie, and it should be viewed by anyone. It also, for fans of the show, I think it was absolutely fantastic. I was a huge fan of the show. Sort of lost touch with it when the show left the Johto region. Really, I think that was around the third movie. I think, you know, that sort of timeline. But I've always loved Pokemon, the first movie. Definitely, if for some reason you're a fan of the show and you haven't seen the movie, first of all, why? And second of all, please make sure you see it. It's really worth it. It's really enjoyable for a kids movie. And the animation in it is, as with all Pokemon, I think it's some of the best Japanese animation, some of the best animation period, I think. So yeah, guys, that was just another movie for every year of my life, 1999, that was. Next, we're going to have a little bit of dark fun for 2000, and when that comes up, I'll be sure to post about it. So yeah, guys, that was Pokemon, the first movie. Yeah, just amazing, I love it. Anyway, guys, if you like this, please press the button. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you like Pokemon the movie, or if you've seen it and you like it, tell me down below. If you haven't, tell me down below. Comment anything and everything down below as well. You know, I'd love to hear what you guys think. Thanks for watching, guys. I've been Jason Black. You guys have been awesome. Take care.
On November 12th, training is over. Kids WB presents Pokémon, the first movie. Catch it.
Pikachu!
Only in theaters.